It is finally time to go over the best Fullbringer tier list in Type Soul. We're going to be going from the commons all the way to the mythicals and talk about which ones are good and where they are good at, where they lack at, and what you should be choosing based off what your goal is, whether it's Hell PvE, whether it's PvP for ranked, or you just want to be the best overall player in the game. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I'm doing a pretty huge giveaway for some double XP. If you didn't know, you could literally progress a slot in under 20 minutes to elite grade just by having this game pass. So I'm going to be doing that. Join the Discord link in the description and make sure you're subbed up. Let's go ahead and get into ranking, starting off with Chad. Now, I'm not gonna lie, for a common, it really caught a lot of people by surprise. Most people spawned in with this shit and thought, damn, this is garbage. Let me get Riruka, let me get Book of the End, let me get Time Tells No Lies, or any other Fullbring, because it is the only common in the game right now. But people actually started going crazy with Air Hakata and spamming the fuck out of this shit, and Chad actually isn't that bad. As of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it into okay, only because some of the other Fullbrings are really good right now. But yes, I do know that it is pretty good with Hakata. For Riruka, y'all know I spawned in with this if you guys were watching my live stream or saw my recent video, and I thought it was actually really good in the beginning PvE wise because of the range that you get, and you could literally turn people into dolls. But unfortunately, the Z, X, and C really aren't that great, and I will definitely put it into weak as of right now. The true mode, not the true mode, you guys know what I mean. The Twin Souls does look pretty nice. You literally have your own domain expansion, which is pretty early, assuming or considering that it isn't a true mode. But as of right now, we're just gonna go ahead and put it into weak until we do find out a little bit more about the Twin Souls version for Riruka. As far as Time Tells No Lies, bro, a lot of people are telling me this shit is complicated. I don't care if it's complicated. You should take the time to go ahead and learn this, because I will actually put this at peak right now. It is really insane. The Twin Souls is really insane, and I would highly recommend just trying to get used to the moves. You literally reverse time, you become bigger and stronger, and it overall is definitely going to be probably in one of my next best build videos because of how unique it is, and it's completely different than any other element we've seen in Type Soul before. Now, my personal favorite, and what you guys are gonna be seeing real soon, is Book of the End, bro. This shit is actually insane, and they just buffed it to make two of the moves guard break. You get a entire cutscene. I'll probably throw up this TikTok clip that I edited on the screen right now so you guys could see what's happening to your opponent when you are using this. I'm most certainly throwing this in the top of peak right now, and by far one of the best Fullbrings in the game by like a literal landslide, bro. As far as we can see, yes, chest is broken. I understand, bro. People are spamming a dumbass chest piece over your head that looks like a Bankai move and are just spamming it, doing insane damage, that little circle shit. I don't give a single fuck. You guys are getting nerfed in the next update, so you're gonna be all the way down here in trash with your 1% mythical, while Book of the End players stand at the top, the pinnacle of this shit, boy. But for right now, we're just gonna go ahead, throw it up there into peak, because I'm not gonna lie, it is really good. I wouldn't say that it is better, but it definitely takes a lot less skill. If we're gonna go ahead and throw this into a PvE sense, let me just go ahead and rank Zangetsu first. This is pretty underwhelming, considering that Ichigo is literally the main protagonist of Bleach, bro. They should have made this a lot more powerful, a lot more insane, and the Twin Souls doesn't even look that great for it either. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it into great for now. I would honestly say that Chad and it are kind of on the same level. It really depends on the player. This is also really good with Air Hakata. maybe ground Hakata, but I haven't seen too many ground Hakata players roaming around the map right now. But if you do have Zangetsu and you rolled it, just go ahead and rock with it, bro, because it'll probably have a pretty fucking insane true mode. But let's go ahead and throw these into a PvE sense now. Alright, so I can't throw it down there, but let's go ahead and just rank them real quick. And we'll start off with Chad for PvE. Specifically, this is going to be one of the weaker Fullbrings because you literally just have 2 punches and there's not too much range. And if you've been in Hellverse, the mobs are actually pretty strong, especially if you go against Lava Guy, which is what they call it. It's the little like caramel apple fucking eyeball thing. I don't know, whatever you guys want to call that shit. If you go close to it and you're just boxing with it, you are about to get slapped around in any ring. Riruka, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in okay because it is really nice. You could turn people into dolls, and overall it's not the worst Fullbring out of all of them for PvE because you do have a gun as a weapon. It is the only weapon that has a little bit of range compared to everything else here besides Zangetsu's like grab move. But then again, you would be bringing the NPCs to you and just go ahead and get jumped right there. Zangetsu, I'm gonna go ahead and throw into okay as well for the same reason. It's also just anything that is really close up is not going to really work out. It will work against the little Charizard or whatever the fuck that purple dragon thing is. Chest though, we're putting this at absolute peak because you guys already know the chest piece literally hovers over your head and just does fucking 3 bars and is one of the most broken things in the game. I don't know what developer was in charge of this shit, but they just did absolutely anything in their power to make sure that it was the pinnacle of Fullbrings. Book of the End, I'm gonna go ahead and put it into okay as well. I will put it above Zangetsu. I don't know about Riruka though, but pretty much you're gonna be stuck in that super close range as well, which as far as we've seen, even the highway to hell, it is not a good idea at all to be going and 1v1ing a boss and being super up close because you're literally just gonna get clapped, bro. Like, the highway to hell boss is so easy if you just sit back and Sarah Oscaris it, but if you try to be close next to it, it's just gonna whoop on you. Time tells no lies. I could see it being pretty okay. I'd put it a bit above okay, but in the bottom tier of great, if that makes sense. So literally, we just have chess at the absolute pinnacle of the Fullbrings, and it just makes the most obvious sense if you go ahead and run all of them. You guys let me know your opinion and your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below and what you would change about this tier list. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comment section down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one. As always, it's your boy Ulixo. Peace.